Growing your business means lots of networking, but making that happen is not always an easy task. But don't worry, because we have help today. Here to tell us more is Karen from Above Par Networking, Andrew with John's Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing, and Andy with Doghouse Beer Garden. Thank you for joining us.
Thanks for having us.
Thank you.
All right, we're going to teach some people some things today. So first, Karen, why don't you tell us about Above Par Networking and what makes it stand out from other networking businesses?
So when you think about networking, right, and you reimagine what networking looks like, it's not just a matter of, hey, we're going to put a sticker on the door, or we're going to, we're going to authentically build those relationships, whether they're on the golf course with us, or maybe at a happy hour or a business networking event. And we also have programming that's built around our business resources and being able to, put together different events that really make meaningful impact and allow our business owners as well as their business development people to get out and really get to know each other, not just here in the East Valley, but as we take it to a national level.
Okay. And yeah, because it is hard to put together these events so that you can network organically, right? And you want to have fun and make sure you're still getting that information out, but having a great time at the same time. Okay, so Karen, how did you first discover Above Par Networking?
So I was introduced to Frank a couple years ago. He's the CEO of Above Par, started it in 2019. But Kevin DeRosa, actually, who's owner of Advanced Champion Supply, he said, hey, you know what? I think that you would enjoy meeting Frank. And so we obviously hit it off and went into partnership. And as I went on to work at DeBellevue Global Marketing, it just seemed to really fit that, the way in which that to network and build the relationships. And just as I built relationships with Andrew and Andy, and we have over 340 businesses in the network, it just seemed to really continue to build authentic relationships. And that's what became really meaningful to me. And I, approached Frank about different programs, and in particular our Breakfast of Champions series that goes out so that business owners can really connect in with each other and really get those resources that they're looking for.
Okay, you already shared a lot with us, but why are you so passionate about this?
It just is, I think my coaching background, I previously spent a career in coaching, college softball. And so it's really the same thing when you look at business and, building those relationships with student athletes. It's all about building the relationships and managing those relationships. And I became really passionate about helping see businesses grow and help them through challenges that they may be facing and making those connections for them. If you're facing a problem today, let's get you connected in with the resource to help you to get to where you want to go, because high tides rise all ships.
Yeah. So. That's great. Okay, so your passion is helping other people thrive.
Yes.
It's amazing. Speaking of that, Andrew, how has APN helped your business grow?
I think for us, one of the greatest things is that it really puts us in contact with a lot of very professional business owners. Like Karen said, whether we're playing golf or whether we're having some kind of event for lunch or anything like that, I always find that the group of people there not only are people that I want to be around, but they're people that are trying to grow their business the same way I'm trying to grow our business. So it just feels like a really great collaboration.
Yeah, you know how they say iron sharpens iron?
Absolutely.
That's exactly right. So Andy, same question for you. How has APN helped your business?
So APN has really helped us increase our brand awareness in the East Valley, especially, and all over the Valley, now that we have a location here. We opened our first location, our first doghouse, in 2019. My husband and I now own and operate 3 here in the Valley.
Wow.
And so it's allowed us to kind of bring that awareness and show our offerings, things like caterings. We have a virtual brand called Badass Breakfast Burritos that now is a big hit for our early morning meetings, some corporate happy hours, which is a program we launched in the past and kind of we're struggling to make everybody aware of. But as they both mentioned, it's really about relationship building. And so it's not like a networking event where you just go and pass out business cards and put that in people's faces. And so as people are developing those relationships, they're scheduling one-on-ones. A lot of times those are taking place in my restaurants. People are going in, they're taking selfies. We have like this "We love wieners" sign. So like it ends up on our Facebook group, and it helps our brand be front of mind. But also, as Andrew mentioned, it's the collaboration and the mentorship. As we're growing businesses, as a small business owner, you are your business. So it's developing yourself with, a great group around you.
That's awesome. I love to hear about how everyone is thriving because of this. So if someone wants to get involved, how do they do that? Tell us real quick.
So we have the website. They can go to the website at aboveparnetwork.com and they can sign up for membership or different opportunities that are out there.
Okay.
We do have this special that's going on. So it just debuted out. So through the February the 28th, if they put in APN Love, you can get like 14% discount off your membership. And there's so many different ways to get involved, but really it's about having that conversation on the front end as what makes sense for that business. Because as you get to experience now between both Andy and Andrew, that they are both navigating their opportunities with Above Par in two very different ways that meet the needs of their business. So, and that's what we try to do. We try to offer those opportunities.
That's awesome. Well, thank you so much for joining us this afternoon and sharing that special as well. And congratulations on all your success.
Thanks.
Thank you. Thanks for having us.
And again, if you want to learn more, go ahead and visit that website there or call the number on the bottom of your screen.